Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over some more leaks here regarding Lycanroc, NPCs on the route, as well as a few other things, non-actual moves outside of combat that actually take effect that help you potentially increase your range, as well as a few other things. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into this here. If you do enjoy these kinds of videos, this news information, please give it a thumbs up. It is much appreciated. And subscribe if you're new and turn notifications on. With that said, let's get into this here. All right, so I want to give a big shout out to my guy who bring me this information. I really appreciate that. So let's get into this here. All right, so we have information regarding the NPCs on the routes here. So this is very interesting. Now, we did go over this a couple of days ago. We had minimal information, but now it's seeming like we're going to be getting more information here, and it could lead to potentially some very interesting things. So they are going to apparently be appearing on the routes when we do go on the routes. All right, so you can actually go on these when you're in a party, which is a little unfortunate, but hey, just a little food for thought there. If you're planning on doing this with a bunch of friends, you can't do it the routes while you're in a party play. Okay, so about the NPCs, so they're going to be appearing on the map, you know, kind of like the ones that we've seen during GoFest with the people that they added that had their own teams. You can expect something to that effect. I don't think we're going to be battling them. It looks like it's going to be revolving around trading, and specifically trading only. Now, you can exchange a gift with them, in which they will give you a gift back. Now, these gifts could have normal items. They could have some sort of rare item, maybe rare candy, who knows? They haven't specifically said what is in these items, but it looks like also that you might be able to exchange gifts with them, and in return, you will get a gift, but this gift could have an actual Pokemon in it, so you could be getting Pokemon from NPCs soon on the routes, which is a little bit more incentive for people to do them. Plus, it's a new extra added bonus. Now, within this, there's a lot of opportunity for different and rare Pokemon that you can get. Think of battling or hatching something really rare. That's like encountering an NPC who finally gave you a really rare Pokemon that is in the roster. Who knows what it's going to be, but we do have the new Lycanroc to go over. Do I think that it's going to be introduced here? I don't see how. I don't see what is it going to do. Well, you're going to hatch a Rockruff, and then you could evolve it, and they're going to say, oh, you know, this new Lycanroc is going to be able to evolve during this NPC time, or from now on, right? Just like Ursaluna with the full moon, right? So we'll have to see, and the time periods in which you're going to have to be able to evolve those is another question as well. But we'll get into the Lycanroc. So these NPCs, I'm kind of just brushing over this very quickly here for you and giving you the gist of it, okay? So exchanging gifts, you could potentially get an egg. Well, yeah, maybe get an egg. Now we have to think about this. This is crazy. We have 12-kilometer eggs, 10-kilometer eggs, and whatever, you know, 5-kilometer and stuff like that. Each one has a different rarity of Pokemon in them. So you can maybe expect to get some sort of super rare, or for them to lock some sort of rare Pokemon behind these, and you have a chance of getting them once you do encounter them. Then you hatch it, and then you'll be able to get that there. Pretty interesting stuff as far as that is concerned, though. Now, as far as actually trading these NPCs, another Pokemon with your own, I'm not completely sure on how that is going to work. As far as what I'm gathering here, it's looking like more so of a gift exchange back and forth, but we could see Pokemon to Pokemon trades between two NPCs, like we discussed in the other NPC video for the routes, on how in the main series games there are plenty of people that you can encounter to trade. I kind of went over the older generations, but apparently in these newer generations, you'll be able to trade a Pokemon and they'll just give you an egg. So this may also be taking place too on the routes with these NPCs. But not only that, we're also going to be going over what they could potentially look like, and teased a little while ago on a poster that Niantic did put out about Pokemon Go. All right, now related to these non-combat moves that are going to be used outside of battle. Much like in the main series games where you can use Strength, Cut, Surf, Fly. These are actual moves that do damage in the game or in battle, not a non-damage move outside of battle. But you can see some of these potentially taking effect. Now, I do not know what you're going to have to do to make this happen, but apparently it is going to allow you to have a longer time for your space, your radius in which you can catch Pokemon, as well as do believe, what else do they say here? A time bonus that affects items. So you're going to be able to increase your items, the time in which, I don't know, a star piece lasts, an incense, a lucky egg, and things like that for these moves that you can use. We do have, has it been in the data for a while? They just never released it, I think, where the X attack, X speed, X defense, and stuff like that. I don't know what you're going to do with X speed in this game, okay? Because there is no speed. So X attack, X defense, and X HP. And who knows, may have some sort of items to those effects that will allow these things to happen. But I'm all for extra radius. I know all you are excited for that. No matter what your take is on this game, if you hate it or love it right now, a wider radius is only better. Okay, we can all agree on that. Now, in addition, these gifts, I don't think they're going to be revolving around Vivillon completely. Although my guy did say that this is one of several different routes that we could be taking. We did go over the other ones here. I don't know if they'll be adding that butterfly to these NPCs, because we have that already with our friends that we can do that. And I guess it would be an added feature for people who do not have friends. But for the rest of us, I honestly will not ever be touching these if it only revolves around those butterflies. I'll be honest with you, because that is one of the features in this game that I actually can't stand. If you enjoy it, hey, more power to you. I'm not going to say anything bad. That's fine. I just personally don't like it. Now, getting into the final bits here. Well, we got a Lycanroc to take a look at here really quick. I'm dragging this on a little bit longer than I wanted to. Putting up an image here. So we do have this gal behind Spark that I've never seen before, other than when they did release this actual poster here. And then behind Turtonator, we have the jolly old hiker, the one that does appear in the main series games. I don't know if she does as well. Maybe in the newer ones, I just don't know. But that face right there, I can tell that from an 8-bit sprite a mile away. That's the hiker. All right, so that would be awesome, and it makes sense that the hiker would be on the routes because, you know, he's hiking, okay? That's pretty cool. So these may be some of the NPCs that we will be seeing when they do release this. So just a little food for that. Now, in closing here, let's take a look at the Lycanroc. Let me see if I can find my place here. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, so taking a look at his great moves. We have this one, is okay, whatever. Sucker Punch, Rock Throw's good, and then Counter. Counter is going to be amazing no matter what you are. And then we do have for the charge moves, Stone Edge, Iron Head, Crunch, and Trailblaze. This thing's actually loaded up, and these moves are pretty decent, I'm going to have to say. Especially that Trailblaze, giving the fact that it is going to be weak to water, so that does give it a pretty nice added bonus, as well as ground too, right? So that is the Lycanroc as far as its moves. Now, comparing all of their stats here, let's see what we have for the Dusk. It is going to be sitting at 3,054 combat power, attack 234, defense 139, and then stamina 181. And then taking a look at the midday, that is going to be no, it's not the same. 3,027 attack, 231, 3 less than the other one. And then we have defense 140, which is going to be 1 more than the other one. And then stamina 181, which is the same. And then finally, we have the midnight one, which is going to be at the highest combat power of 3,102, attack 218, which is lower than all of them, defense 152, which is higher than both of them, and then the stamina is going to be at 198, which is higher than both of them as well. So there you have it. I just thought I'd drop you this information here, a little bit of leaks, fun stuff to go over as far as NPCs. It's always nice to hear this information before it does come out. And you know, we don't really drop too much information here really that's ever gonna not be real. This is being brought to me, so it's not like I'm sitting here on a computer. All right, now I found the data and I'm gonna report it. This is people are bringing me this, and I appreciate you. You're all awesome. And again, if you did enjoy this video, if you can give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you do, turn notifications on so you don't miss any of my videos, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.